Hello guys, this is Nyakamamasha. Students call me Mr. M. I am the instructor I am the coding instructor for Make Me a Code a Program at Do for Essay. So in this video, I'll be showing you how to create a header. This is part one of creating a header using HTML, CSS. So this is part one. So let's just I'll be using VS Code, Visual Studio Code. So I've already created a folder, part one. So I'll be creating a header with a navigation bar. So this is just a simple header. And then we'll go to part two. We'll try to make it responsive. And then we'll go to part three. And then we'll make a header that has a that is just more advanced than the two, the part one and part two. So part three will be a little bit more advanced than part one and part two. So let's just start. So the first thing, since I'm using VS Code, so just use shortcuts here, exclamation mark, shift. So the Visual Studio just brought me this code. So first thing first, I'll just write a title. So I'll just call this do for essay, do for essay, do for essay like this, do for essay. So, okay, let's just make it a portfolio, 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 portfolio website, portfolio website of Nyakamamahle, Nyakamamahle. Let's just say John Doe, John Doe. Let me just create a portfolio of John Doe. John Doe like this. And then can also add a meta element there. And then I can just put name. It's equal to description. So this description is for search engines. It's for search engine. So then the content is equal to and let's just say portfolio website of Nyakamamasha. Sorry, of John Doe, not me. Of John Doe at showcase skills, education, education projects, projects and contacts and contacts like this. And then let me add a author for the page. So just use meta again to add an author, and then name is equal to, and then we'll just write author, author, and then I'll add a content. Then let's write who's the author. Let's say it's John Doe. It's John Doe. So again, so let me just start at the top. So we have line number one. So on line number one, that is just a declaration statement. So this just declares that this is HTML version 5. And then line number two, we have HTML as a root element. We have HTML as a root element. Let me indent here. Yeah. We have HTML as a root element. As well as the attribute which is language. So this en, the lang is equal to en. Then en is for English. So this is just for the web browser to be able to read the website, to be able to, this website is written in English. And then on line number three, we have a header. So a header is just it has metadata, information about the web page. So there's whatever that is inside here. It won't appear on the web page. So this is just metadata, information about the website. Then on line number four, It's UTF-8. That is just character encoding. So that is just for characters, emojis. And then you have line number 5. So line number 5 is for the responsiveness, is for the web page to appear more nicely, even on smaller screens, on tablets, in different screen sizes. Is for different screen sizes so that the website can appear good, or it can look good even in smaller screens, larger screens, tablets, etc. And then you have line number 6. So this is just for search engine optimization, such that the search engines, they know, the web crawlers, they know that, okay, the description of the website, what does the website do? And line number 7 is for documentation. Line number 8, we have a title. So title, it's for the search engine optimization as well. So going to the body now, we'll go to the body. In the body, so I'll just add semantic tag, which is a header, like this. This is a header. So on the head, I'll just add H1, and then I'll just say, welcome to my portfolio. Welcome to my portfolio. Welcome to my portfolio. Now, one thing I want you to understand about H1, H1 is the largest heading, and H1 is the main heading. It's the most important heading into on your entire page. So it describes everything about what the page is about. Now, I want to add a navigation bar. So for now, I'll add a navigation bar inside this header semantic tag. So I'll add the navigation bar here inside. But firstly, before I add a navigation bar, uh, I want to, when I'm adding a navigation bar, I want to also make icons. But first, before I do that, let me just test the code that I've written so far, if it's working. Because if I add up adding another code, and then it turns out that this this does not show. So now I have a lot of problems. Now it's gonna be hard for me to debug, but if now I have this small piece of code, it's going to be easy for me to find the problem than having so much code to look for a problem in. Now let's just go live. So I'm using VS Code. It has a live server. So if you want to install live server, you can go there to extension like this, and then search live server there, live server like this, and then click on the live server and then click install. But now mine is already been installed, so I can just go there, go live. Oh, welcome to my portfolio like this. So let me just show you one more time. So on the web browser, it looks like this. Let's look there. That is the title of the web page, portfolio website of John Doe. They have H1, the main heading. Welcome to my portfolio. Now let's go back. So now since we know that that is working, I'll just add a nav bar like this, a navigation bar. Now on my navigation bar, I want to have an icon and a hyperlink that when someone is just browsing through my navigation bar. So let me just add. So there are many ways to create a navigation bar. So I'll just start with the more accessible one, or let's just start with the more accessible one, or let's just start with this. Let's just start with the simple one. We'll just add a like this, and then I'll add I class. Let's just add I class like this, and then on the class. So now this is an icon for the home. So this hyperlink is for home. When someone is browsing through this, when someone is clicking on home, it will take you to the home screen. And home screen is just index.html. So that is just the first page when someone is visiting our page. So that is index.html. So now the icon for here, I just use fast FA, and then dash, use a house like this house. So that is just the home section. And then I think I've finished writing this. So let's test if this appears on the screen. So I'll just go to the live server again. Oh, there is home, but unfortunately, the browser, the home icon is not showing. So what I can do is that I can search for font or some link, is font icons link or font or some link. Oh, I'm not connected to the internet. Sorry about that. Let me try to connect to the internet. Let me try to connect to the internet. Let me try to connect to the internet. Let's connect to the internet. Let's connect to the internet. Yes. So, yeah, let me open hotspot there. Yes. Yeah, no, internet. Yeah, it's connected. So we're connected. Let's just wait for it to load. Yes, font awesome. So I just want the link. There is the link. I can just copy the link. It's copied now. So let me just paste it on the head section. So I've pasted the link for icons on the head section. So what can I do now? Let's check. If the icon is happening. Oh, still there's nothing that is happening. Okay. So let's move along. Let's move along. We'll go back to that one. It's a H reference, H reference, and then this one it's about section, so it will be an ID. So I'll just use that about. So this will be an ID about, and then what can I do now? Okay, let me add that. So this is about like this. Now I want to add a link in an icon in front of it like this. So I'll just use I like this, I, and then what can I do? So I'll just say class like this, and then I'll say fs, and then fa. I'll just say dot. Let me put a dot for now. You can look for this online, but for about, I just want to put a dot in the meantime. Or can put info circle like this, circle, info circle, fs, fa, info cycle. I can put an info cycle like that. And then let me close my icon like this. So okay, let me do this. Oh, sorry with that. Let me go there. Yes. So now I have home, I have about. So let me add other ones. So to add another, I'll just copy these. I'm avoiding the repeat. Let me copy these like this, and then put the last one. Yes, I want to have five of these, so I'll just copy this last one and paste it there as well. Yes, and then what I'll be doing is let's just say fs fa house. So now on after about we'll have education, about education. And then after education, we have scales like this. After scales, we'll have, let's just put conduct. Conduct is conduct. And then we fix here. So so a section, all my sections will be ID because a section, you can have one ID on the web page. So it's always best to create a section using an ID. So this is education. So this is ID for education. Oh, see feature we have features like these on VS Code, so it knows what I'm about to do. So you just press that. So this is more like this. And then let's do this. Oh, see, you have icons there. We have education, but the icons are not showing. And about, so those are wrong. Uh, FS, FA, graduation gap. So these are supposed to be showing for some reasons. So let me just do this. Let me put home there, like this. Maybe this will show. I guess. Yeah, that one is showing. And then for info circle, so maybe I can just put a circle there for no, it's not showing. So let me do this. So let me try and look for another one. Let me try and look for another link. Let me try and look for another link. So let me go to my page. So I created this document. It has my link. So let me copy this link of Cloudflare and then Control C, and then let's go and paste it there. But this one's supposed to be working as well. I'll just so this one seems to be shorter than the one that I pasted. So I'll paste this on the chat on the comment section. So this version seems to be old, but this version seems to be 6.00. So this is the latest version, this one. But the first one that I've pasted there, it's the first version. So it's the previous version. But this one is the latest version. So let me just cut this, get rid of it. Yes. So you must look for 6.00 or so 6.00. So let me test my code now. Oh, look at that. So I can see my icons except for about. So let me try first info. Oh, there's I for info. There's I for info. Okay, let me just put let's a folder. Let's just put a folder there. There is info circle. Info, let's just put that. Okay. Oh, there it is. So we have an icon for home, we have an icon for about, we have icon for education, we have icon for skills, excuse me, we have icon for contact. So so now let me just go back there and see the code. Yeah, the code looks good. So now I've finished creating my header like this. So now what can I add on the header? So now let's go to CSS to style our header. So when styling our header now, so I can just also make this header responsive just to save some time so that on the next video, I'll just enhance this header and then I'll also make it responsive. So let me go to CSS. Now on the CSS, you want to want to reset your margin. The first thing that you want to do, you want to reset your margin and padding. And we do this. Oh, see auto completion. One thing about AI, it auto completes for you. So I resetted the margin, I've resetted the padding. And then let me go to a header. I'm not gonna choose auto completion because I wanted to learn at this part. So a header. Let's go to the header. This is our header, right? We have a navigation bar, we have H1. So now at this point you can display like this. So I don't want to choose. I can start with the background so that I can differentiate or I can categorize the header from other section. So I'll just use the background color to categorize the header from other section. So I'll just use black like this, like this. So let's say, oh, okay. Oh, okay, wow. Nothing is happening. So I've changed the background to black, but nothing is happening. Let's see. Oh, nothing is happening. Why? It's because I must create a relationship between the index HTML and style.css. So how am I going to create a relationship? I'm going to link I'm going to link external CSS file, this external CSS file. So the relationship is style sheet. So I'll just say style. I must write the name of this file, style.css, style.css. Like I must write the name of this file on the reference there, on the reference. I must write the name of this file on the external CSS file. So after that, let me go back there. Oh, look at that, look at that. Now my header, now I can categorize a header from other section. But now why does that link looks like that? It's because at this point it's not been visited. That's why it looks blue, but others they look like purple because they've been visited. But the minute you click on it, it becomes purple because you visited the link. The minute you click that, it becomes purple because you visited it. Now, let's put everything to the center. Let's put everything to the center. So I'll just say text align, and then I'll just say center. Oh, everything is on the center. Now let's change the color to white. The color of the text to white. So I'll just use I want to use hexadecimal counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is like this. So these are six. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that is how. Oh, is that six? Yeah, that is six now. Yeah, that is six. That is for white. For black, you just put six of the zeros there. Yes. And then let's do it. Oh, my text. But this text is not changed, did not change because this is for A, which is for Encartech. So this is for links. So it's not going to change. I must go directly to the element and change its color. So even though it's inside the parent element, which is the header, it won't change when I style it. Now, let me go there to what else can I do? Let's add a padding, the space around elements so that this header can go up there. So let me add a padding. Let's add a padding. So let's just make it to 18 pixels. Let's start on 18 pixels. Oh, wow. Now our header looks good. Looks good. So what else can I do now on the header? So on the header, I can also let's come here. Let's come to the navigation bar and change the color to white and also create a hovering effect such that when someone is browsing through, we can just say that, okay, you are here. We can highlight the elements that you are browsing through it. And then now, let me go there. So I'll use header like this, and then I'll just say, okay, A like this. Yes. So we're using a header, and then we have navigation bar like this. Okay, so and then you have A. So let's go. We're going to A. But firstly, let me just jump to the navigation bar. Let me go to the navigation bar. Let me start the navigation bar. Navigation bar like this. So the display, I must set the display to flex so that for the responsiveness, I can just add the flex direction. So the display set it to flex so that when I want to create this web page or when I want to make this web page responsive, I can just add the flex direction, which is the color. But at this point, so I'll just display flex and then justify content center. Let's see the results. Oh, let's see. I see the items as you can see, there's no space in between. It's because of the flex. What can I do now? I can just add a gap. I can add a gap like this. So I can just use 5 pixel, add a 5 pixel gap between. Oh, there is a gap now of 5 pixels in between. So what can I do now? What can I do? So that is why. So now for responsiveness, I'll just navigation bar, I'll make it to appear horizontal instead of so I'll make it appear vertical instead of horizontal. Now let me add nav like this let me remove all those. I don't want you to complete code for me. And then color, let's choose color now. So let's choose color. Let's choose color. And then let's choose white. You can choose white like this. This is white. And then let's see. Oh, look at that. So now I'm styling A. This is A. This is A. I'm styling this element. This element, this element. And then now it's white now. It becomes white in color. It becomes white in color. Now I want to remove this line. I want to remove those lines. How am I going to do that? I'll just text decoration. I'll just say text text decoration, and then set it to none like this. I'll set text decoration to none, and then oh, now it looks, yeah, it's getting there, guys. So let me go further. So now I want to add a hovering effect. So I'll just say nav a, and then hover, and then what do I want? I can add many different things. So let's start with the border. I can just add a border. I'll just say padding, and then I'll say uh 6 pixels, and then I want to add a border there. And then let's say border when someone is hovering there, a border. So let's just say 2 pixels, solid, excuse me, solid red, like this, solid red. Yes. So when you are hovering, you see there's a border that is on the element when you're hovering through. Yes, there's a border there, there's a border there, there's a border there, there's a border there. Or else I can just instead I can just say border bottom. I can just add a border bottom like this, border bottom like this. So instead of just a border, you see, wow, it looks good. So I can just add a border bottom like that instead of adding the border to the entire. So I can just add a border bottom. At the same time, I can just create a background color. I can just create what? A background color. I can just add a background color, a background color like this. So you can still make that red, a background color like this. So and oh, look at that. You see, I have what? I have a background color now. So I have, so this is my header, guys. It looks so beautiful. So now let's try and make it responsive. Let's try and make it responsive. So for the responsiveness, when I go to smaller screens, I want the navigation bar to appear vertical instead of horizontal because it's not going to fit, it's going to be cutted. When it goes to smaller screen, it will cut like this. For instance, on the mobile cell phones. So we won't see contact. You can cut contact. We won't see this part. Can cut home. We won't see home on that way. So let me also let's make it responsiveness. Let's make it responsive. Add media query. It's media screen, and yes. So this is what you do, guys. You just add flex direction to column. Yeah, it just add flex direction to column. That is why I've set the display to flex for the navigation bar, such that when I want to make it responsive, I can just add flex direction to column. But let's go and see it. Oh, look at it, guys. Look at it. Look at it. So thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe to the video. Please subscribe to the video. Please subscribe to the video. I will create part 2 of this video of creating a header. Definitely I'll also create part 3, or I can just go to the hero section. Or part 3 will be a header with the hero section. So part 2 will be creating a more civilized or more advanced header that looks more beautiful than this one. Thank you guys. So I'm Nyakama Mahla from Do for Essay. So I'm the coding instructor for the Make Me a Coder program. Thank you. Cheers. See you on the next video. Please subscribe. Please share to others. Thank you.